What is up, you guys? We're here back again for more crypto news, and today we are seeing some big shifts in the market, and I have one thing very in particular that I want to show you guys because this is something huge. This is something that I've never seen in the space for a very long time. 2025 is the year to get all of the altcoins before they blow up. You can't get it at this peak because by the time you get in at this peak, everything starts to tumble down. So usually the best time to enter the market is before it launches, and without further ado, I'm going to start off with some crypto news and then I'll head on to revealing the secret that you all been waiting for. But before we start this video, let's take a look at the charts. Right now, Bitcoin is still sitting above 110,000, which is really healthy. Ethereum is still almost 4,000. BNB at 1,000, almost 1,200, very healthy. BNB has been doing extremely well because all the altcoins are doing so well. So is Ethereum, and XRP is at 240. Huge news of XRP I'm going to talk about later. Solana almost at $200 and Dogecoin almost at 20 cents. Even Hyperliquid is getting some massive gains this week. Look at the whole graph, is just green all the way. So if you're wondering where does Bitcoin's price lie, in my personal opinion, I can see Bitcoin going up to $1 million, but this is not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment. Why I say that is because of some simple math. Right now, Bitcoin's price is at 110,000. The market cap is at $2.2 trillion. If you guys believe that Bitcoin is going to be the next gold, then gold's market cap is $20 trillion, which is a 10x of Bitcoin, whereby Bitcoin's price could go up to $1.1 million and reach gold's market cap. So what we are seeing here today is Bitcoin holding at key support, trading around $110,000 as of today. Analysts are noting that BTC is consolidating near a liquidity cluster zone between $106,000 and $112,000. So what that means is that there's more concentration on orders and interest there, and the breakout could trigger a strong move. What's next is that how many articles are talking about how strong can Bitcoin's next breakout be. Will it get to $130,000 or even $150,000? There's so many factors that can contribute to it, and many macro factors remain important, so much so like the upcoming inflation data, the US CPI, and how that could influence all of the crypto sentiment. So what I can see from even Twitter news, Reddit news is that BTC is holding up for now, and the next few days, next few weeks can be very volatile. However, either a breakout or pullback might happen, but I would lean towards more of the side of a breakout. The support lines and all clearly shows there's going to be some macro triggers. As you can see right here, what analysts are highlighting is an increased speculation towards macroeconomic shifts that could determine Bitcoin's short-term direction. So these are all just short-term volatilities like I mentioned, and currently Bitcoin is now showing consolidation in support levels, reflecting resilience and tightening monetary conditions like I said earlier. So don't have to be so worried about the minor fluctuations that's happening. Right now, Bitcoin is onwards and upwards. It's just going to be a lot of movement, greed, fear, whatsoever is going to happen. But these are all just short-term volatility. And now for the XRP price prediction. So what is XRP going to be? The token is hovering around $2.40, defending a support band of 230 and also 240. A close below 230 could open up deeper losses towards 225. However, what we are seeing is that there might be a big catalyst because several asset managers, including Grayscale, Bitwise, 21 Shares, CoinShares, and Franklin Templeton have filed for XRP-based ETFs. So these filings are undergoing review. Approval could come soon, and if that happens, there's going to be a massive boom. Furthermore, a broader market sentiment is showing signs of caution. Some analysts are asking, is the traditional crypto 4-year cycle still valid, or are we going to be in a change paradigm? What my opinion is there is no 4-year cycle. These are all just people's minds playing tricks on them, because if everyone was expecting the 4-year cycle, then obviously everyone could time the market, and nobody can time the market. So obviously altcoins are more fragile than Bitcoin right now, while Bitcoin is still consolidating. However, many small coins are doing really well, but risk management is key. Alright, so now time for what you guys have been waiting for. This is what I'm talking about. They are currently preparing its major launch for its ecosystem, the only layer 1 ecosystem that combines both two proprietary solutions, DAG and AI, to power complex dApps. So this is a fully redesigned economic model, a new blockchain dedicated to its system, and also enhanced usability through AI integrations. So what is really insane about this is that currently, as you're watching this video right now, there are more than 22,000 registered users, and it's growing so rapidly. The GRP token will then be relaunched on the dedicated dedicated chain built for AI-powered Web3 applications. If you want more updates as well, you can check them out on X. They have a lot of AMAs going around. You can give them a like, give them a retweet. Also, they have a multi-phase roadmap that is in motion, smart contracts, NFTs, game development, and exchange listings. They also have the CEO talking about why GRP is the best, and you can check it down in my links below. Also, what kind of project does this? They literally have the CEO talking about the roadmap of 2025. So if you want to know more about it, just go onto the X page or go onto their YouTube channel. They're gonna have so much information there. Now back to the general news. So Coinbase is buying Echo. This is insane. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. They are acquiring this platform for about $375 million. That is a lot of money, guys. It enables the crypto companies to raise capital directly on chain. So if say someone has a project in mind and they want to raise money on chain itself, they can go on Echo, which is now under Coinbase Global. It is part of Coinbase intense aggressive expansion strategy in 2025. This deal marks the 8th acquisition this year. So apart from all the great news that I've been showing you guys, there are still some risks to keep in mind. The macro backdrop remains a little bit shaky, such as the US-China trade tensions. They're spilling over into crypto just a bit. Like I said, it'll be a bit volatile short term, and there's obviously a risk of liquidity drying up. But like I said, these are just minor risks. The support levels on major coins are being tested. A breakthrough could trigger the cascading losses. Well, obviously, because this is the risk of trading. Do your own research because crypto can be really volatile. However, what to watch as you're moving forward is the US CPI inflation data, Bitcoin's support level if it breaks through either $112,000 to $116,000, and if it fails a support near $104,000 to $106,000, then you should be a bit aware. Also keep in mind the altcoin trajectories such as XRP, and last but not least is that infrastructure and ecosystem pays such as GRP token, which is Grape ecosystem. So if you want to get into it, you can just go to buy GRP right now. If you haven't already set up your MetaMask, I have a link down in the descriptions below, so you can hop onto the link and check out how to set up your MetaMask and how to transfer stable coins to your MetaMask. And once you're done with that video, then come back right here. So you can choose the currency and calculate the GRP token or the coin price. According to some statistics, GRP token might go to a parabolic state. So let's just say I would prefer to use BUSD. You can type in the amount of GRP token, let's say 100. This is the amount of BUSD. Click buy coin now, pay via crypto, go. And then there'll be a wallet address, which all you have to do is copy it, paste it on your wallet, on your centralized exchange or your MetaMask, and then click confirm payment. There you go, and all you have to do is then review a transaction. They said 6 hours, so you can just come back here within 6 hours. You don't have to wait for 24 hours. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to check out more of my crypto content, subscribe down below, turn on the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.